Over the last year, you've probably heard a lot about the discussion as to whether school resource officers should actually be in schools. Well, here in Loudoun County, they're giving them an added responsibility, one that they hope will benefit this entire community. The C.A.R.E team has hit the ground running in Loudoun County. They're a group of school resource officers with the Sheriff's Office who specifically respond to mental health, suicide, and overdose calls in the community.
We wanted people to be able to go out and follow up on what happens at these situations. So a lot of times a deputy will go to a situation, they'll provide information, resource information, and it kind of ends there. So what we wanted to do was have a continuum of care. So
Sheriff Mike Chapman says his department spends more than half its time responding to calls concerning things like mental health or suicide. Under this pilot program, he says a C.A.R.E team member is always on duty to respond to those requests for help. Sergeant Jamie Holben is a part of the team.
I had a phone call from a person that we've dealt with in the past. I'd met them before, and they had called me while they were away at Myrtle Beach. The parents had them call, and I talked to them for about 15 minutes. And at the end of that 15 minutes, their crisis had kind of been eliminated.
Team members also wear uniforms specifically designed to be welcoming, not intimidating. The unit's trained to de-escalate situations too.
We can never have enough training on trying to understand and recognize mental illness and disabilities that are out there.
Deputy First Class Tavis Henry says he loves this work.
This is exactly why I signed up to do this job. I'm just an open ear to them so they can say, okay, he's actually here to help me.
Now, over the last month, the C.A.R.E team's already responded to more than 200 calls. Once again, this is a pilot program, so they're still evaluating whether or not this will be something they do in the long term. John Henry, WUSA 9.